So as I start my Tuesday, Thursday Facebook Live updates, I always want to make sure you're okay, and that just to say to all of you who are watching, be strong, be healthy. You know, we are going to get through this. And everybody knows now we're all in it together. So I just appreciate all of you so much. So today we are here at the Lexington Fayette County Health Department. And it just so happens that this week is National Public Health Week. And what a time to recognize and thank our public health workers, because they are certainly in the forefront of the COVID-19 work. You've seen our Commissioner of Public Health, Dr. Craig Humbaugh, who has joined me for several COVID-19 updates, and he's doing an amazing job along with his wonderful team. But who else works at the health department? I thought it might be nice to introduce you to a few of those folks. So let's get a better idea while we're still practicing social distancing. And first of all, I want to introduce you to Suzette, who works in the call center. Welcome, Suzette, and thank you for joining us. And just give us a little idea about what your day looks like.
In the call center, we generally take about 75 to 100 calls a day with the various questions that most of our locals are calling about. They could be from just basic questions of, I may have these symptoms, do you think I should go and get tested? Or it could be just someone calling about, businesses that are shut down, or should they be shut down? We're getting a wide variety of questions from our general.
Has your job changed in the last month or two?
Absolutely. I'm normally a family support worker / admin, so we do home visits from the HANDS program, and I still do that, but I generally do the call center, and because we are sorry, because we are now remote and not doing home visits, we're doing those calls by phone, and we can generally do everything remote.
Great. Well, thank you so much. It's great to have you, Suzette.
Thank you.
Yes. And so next we have Holly, who is an epidemiologist for the health department. And I want to welcome Holly and ask you if you will explain what an epidemiologist does and what your day looks like.
Anymore, my day varies dramatically. We are disease detectives, so we actually track it down and see the who, what, where, when, and why. So in response to COVID, we get the positives in from the lab, and immediately we start making phone calls to investigate who those people have been around, in what time frame, to determine infectious periods, and to see who else we need to protect, kind of thing.
Oh, awesome.
So it's a lot of on the phone kind of stuff, and interviewing, and just trying to make sure that the people in Lexington are protected in all different capacities.
That's awesome. I think a lot of people have wondered what an epidemiologist does, and I love the detective part of it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your being here. And next, I want to introduce Erin, who helps plan for the COVID-19 response right here in Lexington. Welcome, Erin.
Thank you.
And just tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I have been an executive assistant for the community health officer, and then once this crisis began, we implemented our ICS structure, which people probably don't understand. Basically take everything that's happening at the health department, all of our different activities that we do, and we have to figure out who can now kind of become an epidemiologist in a sense, because we only have the two, so it's been really tough. So part of what I've done is help plan meetings and also make schedules to just ensure that the health department's operating, and then we're also using everyone that's available, that can be made available in this response.
Thank you so much. I think this this last month has put a lot of stress on your employees, hasn't it?
It has. I think it's put a lot of stress on everybody.
Yes, yes.
Even in small ways that you might not even notice.
Yes. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. Finally, I want to introduce Kevin Hall, who handles communications for the health department. And Kevin, I want to ask you to tell us a little bit about the health department and how your work helps our community.
Well, first, thanks again, Mayor. Being a part of this, it gives us a chance to reach even more people in Lexington. And our role in communications is really important during an emergency response like COVID-19, because it's so important for the people watching, whether it's through your page, through our page, or the City of Lexington's, to get the right information. There's so much misinformation out there. It spreads faster than the virus itself. And by being able to connect with you, being able to connect with the health department page, people can get what is actually happening. They can get the facts and the truth of COVID-19. And it's not just with COVID-19, it's the other services provided. As the mayor said, we're here today because it's Public Health Week. And it's the people who are keeping this building going, whether it's COVID-19, WIC, STD screenings and testing, our HIV testing, our maintenance staff, our hand staff. They're keeping everything going to keep the people of Lexington well.
It's a wonderful service, and I want to thank you and all of your public health employees. And particularly right now, I think that the public so appreciates your education and protection of our citizens. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, at this point, we're going to take a little walk over here, and I want to give you some updates on a few other items related to the COVID-19. And first of all, I want to tell you that yesterday we issued a call to action to our business community. We know that we have manufacturers and various businesses here in Fayette County who might have personal protective equipment. You know, it's the PPE that everybody's talking about, the gowns, the masks, the gloves, the face shields. And so we put out this call to action to our businesses to see if they could donate any from their stockpile, or if they actually are in manufacturing, if they can turn their manufacturing around and make any of these items. So if you are one of those businesses or know someone who might have that capability, will you contact me at either 311 or mayor@lexingtonky.gov. We would love to hear from you. We really, truly are all in this together, and we're each finding our niche as to how we can help our community in this effort. As you know, I suspended yard waste residential pickup to protect our waste management team. However, at this point, we've had enough of the PPE donated to our waste workers so that we can protect them when they're actually picking up things from your front yard. So we're doing a one-time yard waste pickup in April. And the way it works is if your regular garbage pickup is on a Monday or a Tuesday, then your one-time yard waste pickup is April the 8th, and that is tomorrow. So you can put out your Lenny or whatever yard waste you have in the brown bags, and they will pick it up. If your regular garbage pickup is Thursday or Friday, then your one-time yard waste pickup in April will be next Wednesday, April 15th. So in addition to that, you can always go take your yard waste out to the Haley Pike Waste Management Facility, and we have waived any fees through this COVID-19 situation. We know it's inconvenient right now. It's springtime and everybody's, doing everything in their yards, and you have a lot of yard waste. Our normal yard waste pickup will resume when we're all through the end of this COVID-19 effort. So I also want to thank you, our citizens, for being diligent about the social distancing that we've asked you to do. I've noticed lots of people who are staying 6 feet apart, like you're supposed to. And this is especially in our parks. People have gotten the message. And the parks are still open for joggers and walkers. And I want to thank you. I appreciate the sacrifices you're making to stay apart from other people. And this is one way that we will decrease our cases of COVID-19. So we are fighting this with everything we've got. And that means sacrifices from all of us. I know many of you have made even harder sacrifices. And I just want to thank you so much and tell you how much I appreciate your efforts in all of this. So thank you, and I'll see you on Thursday.